BAC, fucking on the heat. For the pussy that you're blessing, no me can't go cheap. Lock your mouth and keep your legs open, golden. Baby, your pussy chosen. One day I'm just let me know. Then park up your car and pick on me Jordan.
Boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime you feel lonely. Boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime I feel lonely. You give me the touch of my life. Me can't cut, so me I feel like that tonight. You are my husband, me are your wife. Everything change up from you coming on my life. Me know if you ride it like that, you drink up the rum and under your vibes. Take your time, wine some hold too tight. If you damage up my pussy, then we have to go fight. You are real bad man, deserve a bad girl. All when you feel a girl like Compton. You are number one, you are my dog. Me the truth, me a talk this boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime you feel lonely. Boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime you feel lonely.
Yeah, you got the grip, put me dick on your clit. You're the gymnastic to all your body fit. And you see, check a sip, yellow whip. You're the drip, like a clap, you're the trap. Take your time, then you kick. Look how you did shy with all of that gun. Some bad girl, running a top farm. Know if you go on body, yes I know if you perform. Yes I know if you perform. Pull up by your yard, and then they got the girl, yeah, you roost the one. Football shoulder transform, then so she never get a fuck like this. Well then make you hear the sheep, oh you a guy creed. Don't sleep on your face, you a silent freak. Turn off the AC, fucking on the heat. For the pussy that you're blessing, no man now go cheap.
Boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime you feel lonely. Boy, you could sexual me like a football if you control me. Turn you up from my waist to pull me. You me call anytime you feel lonely.
Mafia. So me deep, pressure me stepping on the street. If I know me what I be, if I'm wrong on the beat, think I forgot that jeans, I'm a clocks off the need. We're so mean, I'm a go board. Fat Steve, bang a phone, charge up. This a just start, just you want more big, what the girl a call me. Say she want fuck, so I'ma pull up in at the fuck. Things pop up back, no waste time, my girl talk up. Top chopper, yeah, my money tall up, never. Top guard, them me ever guard up, and never ever guard up. Yo, I just a life of living. Game change up, we fly back like pigeon. If I can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Man, I hustle for the buff, man, I go fit for my riches on me. Yeah, I just a life of living. Game change up, we fly back. I'm not pigeon. If I can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Man, I hustle for the buff, man, I go fit for my riches. Yeah, anytime I touch road, Tax man got me no use billboard. Sharper than knife, for your chop like sword. Top shelf at the bar, anything me a four toss. Me full of beer, dirty money, nothing funny. Anywhere me pull up, every girl I call me honey. Bring up on the ends and push it down in her tummy. Yo, she a tell me say me on me. Yo, I just a life of a living. Game change up, we fly back like pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Man, I hustle for the buff, man, I go fit for my riches on me. Yeah, I just a life of a living. Game change up, we fly back. I'm not pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Come out of the kitchen. True, you see me humble, don't take my life. Man a giant jumping, man a like fist fight. 40 pop off, no think a dog bite. In a black pull over, face bleach out white. With a take where your girl, but she ain't no my type. This a link, brain fly with like bamboo kite. Man talk, or something like midnight. I guess, when I perfect me brain pan a flight. Yeah, I just a life we living. Game change up we fly, but like pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Man a hustle for the duff, man a go fulfill my riches on me so. I just a life we living. Game change up we fly, but I'm not pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Yeah, come out of the kitchen. Yeah, I just a life we living. Game change up we fly, but like pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Man a hustle for the duff, man a go fulfill my riches on me so. I just a life we living. Game change up we fly, but I'm not pigeon. If you can't take it heat, better come out of the kitchen. Yeah, come out of the kitchen. If you change just like the weather. So when you step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm when I real go get us. Stay true to me dogs and say love me brother. If you change just like the weather. So when you step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm when I real go get us. Stay true to me dogs and say love me brother. Want see me feel, hope me nah lose. So me buckle up my belt and me tie my shoes. You don't want see me pan the highway, me the cruise. Rather see me pan the news, me face full of bruise. Yeah, people and time. Can you tell me not just mankind? Them see you make a dime, them start bad mind like sweet. Them want if it's over like life. If you change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. If you change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. Yeah, true the girl them love me, the boy them I hate man great. Never want some bust off the gate. Mommy say you are gonna make it just go on while the fake. Some work hard to put food in our plate. Now me get the chance to collect couple check. Dog win couple bit lift me enemies are afraid. Cash 220 me take off and now the jet take with them girl me shop. Life it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. If it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. Now make them draw me out like a lace. See me at the goods to the front by your face. Song them a beat, man I hot up the place. Yo turn up the bass, man I time for waste. I just see where me did grow from me. See me I say real from me head to me to a man straight like arrow something like Ian Road. Never switch from me bro, stay true to the news. If it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. If it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother.
Nah tell no lie now, watch them brother. Them a pussy man shit through them shades me I tell you. Whether it blue, black, white or yellow. Them are dirty last back up by shadow. TMC man, the Mafia and my brother. Like you say, and that not change. Like somebody boy we go fuck for your rent. My bench, couldn't be in my family.
If it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother. If it change just like the weather. So when the step now lift the beretta. Go figure me warm and I will go get us to get true to me dogs and say love me brother.
guys, and good evening to you. Welcome to another Monday edition of Tell It All. Today I'm Mr. Controversy himself coming through. You don't know that's not Mafia.
World is in trouble.
What the world in right now?
Serious trouble. Oh, la 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 la. Open up your eyes, read between the lines. You don't need no glasses to see this. That there's a warfare going on. But just my people, don't you worry. Or don't you ever fret. Cause if it's not today or tomorrow, one day the truth shall come to pass. It's a war in silence. War in silence. Oh la la. It's a war in silence. I got to see a war about y'all. War in silence. The biggest virus is the media. The world is in fear. Everybody panic. And some of them are failure because of the media. Some laughing, while some crying. The mouths are happy, while people mourn their loved ones. That's high and low. And I know, you will not let the wicked get away. It's a war in silence. War in silence. My people, it's a war in silence. I thought me see a go on road, y'all. War in silence. My people keep fighting,
Keep fighting,
and never give up. Keep fighting. We shall not lose the war. Keep fighting and never give up. Keep fighting. We shall not lose the war. Again, yeah. World is in trouble. Like 20 chicken, you hear that? That's the riches. Your voice are your choppy. Tio. Breathing above you. Spanish town. Mobile, anyhow. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When you know miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. Seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When you know miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. Waffle back there when the wrist are big bike there, bro. God, see the pin my pa, big white Benz. When you push it start, y'all give me that with the beer. What more bread than bricks than talks? Then I love the style, I'm happy falling up cause we are taking straight, you know see it, we are buzz. Left them just a wall, I must see swine in a mud. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. Wrist badness and no one chop. Go to that when the imam right at the bus stop chip. Jamming food like a cracker, some crunch at him can't move. But for run up, a puncher. Crave like puncher, longer than a plunger. Funeral day, you still like it. Casket so you pick and come back. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. Waffle back there when the wrist are big bike there, bro. God, see the pin my pa, big white Benz. When you push it start, y'all give me that with the beer. What more bread than bricks than talks? Then I love the style, I'm happy falling up cause we are taking straight, you know see it, we are buzz. Left them just a wall, I must see swine in a mud. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice. It seems like you no know risk. Never Jamaican dog, me no tourist. When it no miss, never start the brick that you no feel notice.
Oh, go on, welcome. You drop a one tune now. Me want drop from an artist named Global. You don't know. Actually, yeah.
Father Capone, when you think yourself fool in that.
Man like follow up like 20 chicken, you hear that? That's the riches. Your voice are your choppy. Tio.
Comfortable in my skin. Confident cause me do me have a win. Remember say me bring forth the twins. Ladies, I keep a galaxy goddess, the coolest. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, my belly pretty, me get three sons, three pretty big me. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, belly pretty, me get three sons, three pretty big me. Me work, me sturdy, me curvy. When natural, me nah go do my surgery. Up top for birdie, top for nerdy. I look for me pics in the art gallery. Watch me know me looking pretty like a Barbie. No give a touch to everybody. I want man that will control me body. And they tell me say me have it. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, my belly pretty. I get trees, three pretty big me. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, belly pretty, me get three sons, three pretty big me. When I say me could have just that day now, natural beauty, all that shows. I say, hey baby, get out your clothes. I wanna take your pics and watch you pose. Show me smell of me aroma, man I treat me all the way from Hanover. Walk on me yard, come turn over. Me belly could have big like a rover. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, my belly pretty, me get three sons, three pretty big me. Hey, hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. Hide me belly, me nah hide me belly. My belly look good, belly pretty, me get three sons, three pretty big me. Me worthy, me sturdy, me curvy. Well natural, me nah go do no surgery. Up top for Burby, top for nerdy. I look for me pics in the art gallery. Watch me know me looking pretty like a Barbie. No give no touch to everybody. I want man that know control me body. And him tell me say me have it, sir. Hide me belly, me now, hide me belly. Hide me belly, me now, hide me belly. My belly look good, my belly pretty. Me get 3 sons, 3 pretty picnic. Hide me belly, me now, hide me belly. Hide me belly, me now, hide me belly. My belly look good, my belly pretty. Me get 3 sons, 3 pretty picnic.
Listen to Vibes House.
Father Capone, when June big yourself, boom, in that.
It's all the less fortunate in these times. Oh, I pray. Someone come with them hype and bullying, and them no reach up there. No be stop from show off or nothing. What if the bugger them should win the lotto? Them time them woulda go like say them foot can't touch the ground. Let me tell the little punk them something. No need to stop. Brag and show off for no friend. Me tell the damn idiot them this time and time again. Cause if the friendship not genuine, man a pretend, you a pretend. It a go carry bitter feelings in the end. See them, right on the corner so them a slaughter your name as you appear. Be a teeth, greetings, congratulate. Backstab and raging, but me not have no time a page him. Stop striker in the middle of the battlefield. They want page him with them 10 out of 8. Who that a chat about them a heavyweight. Vanity them a run down. He overflow them plate. All when them old and feeble, them still a study evil. Remember top near the stage, the playing field was steel. Now what you take on as you grow. Stop pretend like you don't know. Life has many avenues, the size them dead up on the road. So when you see me more time and I found the palm my countenance, that mean the situation no balance. But no fi stop from show off or not no. What if the bugger them should win the lotto? Them time they them woulda go like say them foot can't touch the ground. Let me tell the little punk them something. Oh no need to stop. Brag and show off for no friend. Me tell the damn idiot them this time and time again. Cause if the friendship not genuine and I pretend, you a pretend. It a go carry bitter feelings in the end. Some of them love me low, la, le. All them do a snitch, pan, friend. I look your woman behind your back a chat boy. My friend that with them hypocritical self, yes see that them catch him on video and spill him bus. Lick a bus in a head that confuse a ball and a cuss. We don't need company like those, it is quite obvious. The them your full 100, who don't honor your trust. Jealousy and envy, the two of them are one. Always up to something absolutely wrong. We don't need them near me, no one know where them come from. That boom tune a cause traffic jam. Boom boom, we don't stop from show off for nothing. What if the bugger them should win the lotto? Them time that them woulda go like say them foot can't touch the ground. Let me tell the little punk them something. Oh no need to stop. Brag and show off for no friend. Me tell the damn idiot them this time and time again. Cause if the friendship not genuine and not pretend, you a pretend. It a go carry bitter feelings in the end. Just for them stress out, though them have it. Mess up in a them head, mental barrel like rabbit. Me tell them step away, far from it. Them still a prolong it. Oh God damn it, that's why me step one. A uterus universal technique alongside the AJ. It's a giant, mighty boy. Good journey. Up on the road, what's a long journey. Bring us up to the journey. Now your road journey. Dangerous. Journey. Uterus, the AJ. Tell them to sing it. Do you know your history? Do you? My great grandmother tell my granny tell my mama tell it to me. Say what? Tell it to me. Do you know your history? Do you? My great grandmother tell my granny tell my mama, and mama them tell it to me. Tell them the truth, them mad. I was born in the image of God. I'm telling the truth, them mad. I'm tell them the truth, them mad. I was born in the image of God. I'm telling the truth, them mad. From the land.
Watch out, we are give thanks, family alive. See it?
Yes, I.
Yo, blessed love, and welcome to the. You don't know, this is Tell It All. It's a Monday, you know. Yes, I.
Yes, blessings.
Yeah, yeah, the great things that I make. So, this days they get to me and say she want me big up the item thing and she has, so and sort out her pocket thing with the eye. So, instead of one of the first interview on the thing, due to so you tell the people a little more about it. Yeah, we hear and the eye thing the idea sound brilliant, see? And we like,
Yes,
we like
it
that.
sounds brilliant,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it sounds brilliant, but it's not new, because anything new not true,
Well,
You
no,
understand?
enthusiastic
So
thing. Enthusiastic thing.
yes,
You said
yeah, yeah,
under the
yes,
sun.
yes, I, yes, I. So we just a package something a little different, you
Yeah.
understand? And I try to put it forward, So what we are packaging now is Heritage Reggae Festival, and that festival now going to be it is a virtual festival, because with the COVID and all of what them come with right now,
Yes, yes,
we
yes,
have to
yes.
find ways and means to
Ways and means.
survive.
Naturally,
Yeah,
naturally, naturally.
yeah. So what we're doing right now is putting a slew of artists together over 4 nights,
Yes.
and presenting them, virtually, because most of us sitting down here not doing nothing, and the music, we express it, so we have to find avenues to
You
express
know,
it.
you
So
know,
I don't know.
I love
Yes,
it. I love it. And listening to that, and for those who didn't like, when we start the virtual rave, was when I get sick ill. That was one of my main
yes,
thing. I kick it through straight to I make at the virtual rave because there's so much cancellation. And I said to the people, like I was telling my team to do it, and they didn't. And once I get over COVID-19, I
yes,
actually started it
yes,
myself to show people it could happen. And like that's why when
yeah,
Stacey
yeah.
get to me, I said, Rich, I said, Capone, I know you've bought them thing, and I said, one, two, if the thing right, we'll push it, cause we don't have a problem
We
straight
don't
over
no
the thing
no
tonight.
no hesitation.
That's so, brother, take
Yeah, but no
advancement,
hesitation, brother. We appreciate that.
locking.
I appreciate that the eye just move right away. No hesitation. Yes, I. Yeah. Yeah. So what we're trying for now is we're trying now to see how we can put forward. Some of the artists who have been here in Jamaica,
Hmm.
not doing much, not doing anything. And when we're not doing anything, it is like
Yeah,
something going wrong with inside of us.
naturally, naturally,
We have to
naturally,
believe
yes,
something.
yes.
We're inside of the studio and we're all of vibes and we're doing what we want, but we want to be presenting some of the work that we're doing. And personally, for myself as an artist, Mghty Jabali, I
Hmm.
have 20 songs on my album that I'm releasing in September.
Okay. So so we're gonna send the email. I
Yeah.
just need to
So
send you the thing them I make the I say yo Capone of this one release.
yeah,
If
instead
you
of
yeah, natural.
yeah, right, yeah. Well, we have out already, 5 songs that we release in October from the album.
So here one no no here one no. But them not gonna get to you because now I get to management because it's whereas our management book the interview. That's was one of the things I keep saying to
Yes,
management sometimes. When I don't get the tracks to play before I interview, it make it look
yes,
away. So them time I have to push the artist them on the spot. For make them do the thing a cappella.
yes,
I don't have
yes,
a problem doing that, Let
yes,
the
yes.
management know.
No, we don't have a problem at all either, because we're ready all the while,
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to hit the ground running,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
not, like
Yeah,
your
so
interview, I should have
we're
actually do it
good.
on Insta. What I should have done was do your interview on Insta
Yes,
to give them a brief for the virtual performance. But what I want, I go and let you tell them
yes,
where it's gonna be, what date it's gonna be, so people can start
mm,
find themselves to log in and thing. And I think
yes,
I don't know about Jamaica, but in the UK they allow certain amount of people to keep things social distance. So and that's one of the things that
yes.
every time I come with
Same here.
yes, with Jamaica coming something new. So you can't
Yes,
have excess amount of people in a
yes, yes,
venue, social distancing, but you were unruly, we so
yes,
unbloody ruly, you know,
yes.
and the rest on virtual, which is
Yes,
the make
but
it
it's the same thing here. I
yes.
think the the last time we heard it was probably about 10 persons, but it might have gone to about 20 now. Not certain, but
Okay, yeah,
whatever
it's
it is, we can work with it.
yeah, you can do
Yes,
30 or you know what I
yes,
mean? Because
yes, yes. Man.
yeah, man, the guys keep a massive rave there that day, and the police just stand by and watch them because once people was doing social
Yes,
distancing, and I mean that party overload, it was like it. It's like
yes,
it's like Sting. The party becomes something like Sting
yes,
because
yes,
people them have been out and the
yes,
youngster they
yes.
just bomb rushing, and there thousands of people just end
And
up
the
on
people,
rave, and I was like,
them Yeah, man, them the people them hungry, they're hungry for the work, they're hungry for something, yes. So our show, the Heritage Reggae Festival, what we're
Yes,
trying to do is to preserve the roots of the music.
naturally.
And in that preservation, we have a set of young upcoming artists. We have a set of young musicians. For example, our band, the Lion Pen Reggae Band, is a group of young musicians. The average is about 22. And when you hear them, you will see why we're trying to put them forward and push them out. Because they are extremely good. You know. And then we have a sort of, so what we have this festival now over 4 nights. The 17th, 18th, 19th, and the 20th of September is the festival. Heritage Reggae Festival, virtual festival. So on the Thursday night, we're going to have most of these young artists on the Thursday night. The Lion Pen Band will be playing for them. That is a young band. And we have people like Aisha Bell on that night. Myself is on that night. A very young, nice artist named Elad. We have another one named Young Garvey.
I know Young
Tally.
Garvey. I've pushed Young Garvey out. I've done his interview. I've been working with for a
Yes,
while.
yes,
So we know
right.
Young Garvey
And then
too.
we have Miriam Simons out of Holland coming in for that. You understand? So on the Friday night now, we have now the Studio Central, which is one of our other studio, our sister studio,
Hmm.
Studio Central band, and we have people like in that band, Kirk. He was just playing for Maxi Priest on some fest the other day. Oxman, rated one of the best bassmen in the country right now, among the best. Then we have Frankie Bubbler, Franklin War, you
Hmm.
know, that group now will be playing for the Friday night, and we have people like Johnny Clark on that night, Ernest Wilson, Ken Booth should be on that night. And then the Friday night now, the Saturday night, I mean, we have Los coming on that night with
Ah,
another group
that's
of
my
artists
team. That's
like
my team. Lost.
yes,
Listen.
yeah, 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 yes,
Big
yes,
up,
yeah.
cause
So we have them, we
wow.
have them, yeah, we have them say, well, we're trying to find them from the idea and them so this we can't get to them, but we don't think we have a problem.
Sound
So
like you
so
just say it on the show. Yeah, look at these are money
yes,
lucky in
right,
regular, toddler them lucky in regular. So most of these guys are yeah,
yes,
Beres and Lost don't know that's a team, one of the team we work with over the years and normally we carry them
yes,
up on a
yes,
regular
yes.
basis at the UK and yeah, so
And
but
go out with some things. All right,
yeah,
yes,
so
yes,
everything we have to keep
yes,
it's good.
yes. Yes, and then now the final night now of the show, which is a Sunday night now, is a feature of the show because this year's show, 2020 Heritage Radio Festival, is really celebrating Fab Five and the Mighty Diamonds' 50th anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, so long time
So you'll
five
have on that night
Fab
now,
Five.
yeah, yes, yes, and you'll have on that night now Fab Five, Mighty Diamonds, Leroy Sibbles, Errol Dunkley should be. I think he's in the UK now.
Yeah,
Errol, I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk
Well,
about
he's
him
part of the
in a
team.
little
He's
while.
part of the team. Errol Dunkley is
Yes,
part of
right.
that team.
So
So, God,
so we
Debbie,
have,
Debbie's
we have,
management is
yes,
my team. Yeah.
yes, yeah. So
So that's gonna
we
be a
have
good
we have
show.
a nice set of artists. Yes,
So,
yes. It should be a good show.
which
So and
member of
then
the
and then
Mighty
the
Diamond is gonna be there? Cause we like getting the details, cause Tristan is one of.
no, I think the two main ones were there, and I'm not too certain about the third. But we should be having the full group. But we've been talking to Tabby Diamond, and we've been talking to the management, so we expect that the
Yeah,
full crew will be
yeah.
there. But yes, because there's a substitution of one of the guys that
I
is
know.
sick,
Yeah, that's Tristan.
and
Tristan.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah, yes, and we expect to have the full band,
Yeah,
the full crew.
natural.
So that's what we're looking at you know. So we expect to be a very good show.
So
So
the
we're
lineup
trying to
sound good
push.
and the whole thing sound brilliant. I know your management is they're trying to
Yes,
talk about us we're streaming it over the platforms for them and did say to them we'd get into more details
yes,
and that so just let them know that I did listen, I still listen, but like I said we'd get into details on that because our streaming platform is absolutely what I mean, it's one of them that we're building over the years that get to a level now that
yes, yes,
yes, but I like when people do great work. I mean, I like to say that. I like when people do great work.
yes, yes,
And
oh, yes.
the,
And then finally, the
please,
cost that we have in mind. The cost we have in mind is like $299 per show.
so that's
And then
the
if you
virtual
if you
people pay. virtually.
The virtual, yeah, pay-per-view, yes, virtual pay-per-view. And if and we plan to sell the full package for the 4 nights for about $9.99, $10. So you have $3 you can watch a show per night, and you can choose this now because we will be advertising the artists that will be
Which is right.
presented nightly. Yes.
So,
So basically, that's where we are.
well, it's a brilliant idea. I mean, like I did say to them, like hopefully we're gonna bring you back a few more times to promote it as best as possible, because
Yes, sir.
whatever is going on in Jamaica, it's our job to make sure it works as well. You know,
Yes.
it's
Because one of the things we're finding, like some of the music that we're doing now, sometimes you do that kind of music and you put it out. And you put it out and you don't hear anything and it don't go anywhere. Because for a good song, you need a good voice, you need a good rhythm, and you need some good lyrics.
and
And there are a lot of songs
and they need
that you
good
will listen
they
to that.
need good promotion.
Yeah, yeah, and this song's not going anywhere. You give them to a radio station, and this radio station have it thrown down in a corner. You understand? And it does not moving. So if we don't get up and start doing some things on our own, we're not going to reach anywhere. So, and basically,
Well,
that's what this all is all about.
Wednesday, one of the guys that's bring coming back today, Leroy. I asked him that specific question, and rum corn on Wednesday, and I said, "Do you think radio disc jack have a lot to do with the music?"
Yes,
And he said that was his exact
that's my
answer.
that's my answer.
And he
Yeah,
said,
that is
"Think
my
about it."
answer. Yes.
Which one of the thing I have learned before when I just started media, big of yourself, Mr. Keller, how you doing, bro? When I just started media, and it was radio that controlled the music, and now people say social media.
Yeah.
Even though people saying social media, nobody seems to realize that the radio still have the upper hand of the music, because if the music is
Mm-hmm.
blasting on social media and the radio start leaking out in it, the social media platforms
Mm-hmm.
start pulling them down.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I
Uh-huh.
see new rules
But
coming towards social media that a lot of people don't know. The biggest social media right now, there's new rules that come in for it, which is Facebook.
yes.
So I think, personally, a lot of DJs, we need to start holding them responsible for what happened, because the music, I feel like there's good music being made, there's good instrumental being produced, but they're not getting the looking, because you know what? People don't go to
Mm,
music school anymore. You have two little man come up with a
uh-huh.
laptop and go up on YouTube and make some,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and that's it, and everybody do it. And then when them go up
Yeah.
on stage, them
Uh,
stand up on them deck because them use virtual, and them thing, and them voice so
yes.
clean, and the auto tune them voice so clean, and them so nice. And when
All
them go
right.
up on stage, and them
All right.
and
No,
people boo it, and people
no,
think, what the, you know what I mean?
but
Yeah,
yes, and the composition of the rhythms that they're building from once it knocking sound good, that is it. You know.
but from my
So
own personal experience, I know that even every rhythm that build, they have a timing. No, the thing what people
yes.
need to do, why you send rhythm, why you send things through to bandsman, is so the bandsman can
Mm-hmm.
play the rhythm.
Yes.
So him can play. You know what I mean? So him know say that G card they up
Yeah.
there, so the C card they down there, so you know what I mean? And just like
Okay.
I keep saying the
Okay.
other day, I was saying that
Okay.
to some artists, and they were like, "What are you
Yes.
talking about?" I was like,
Because listen, one of the big issues that these bands are having is that these guys that build in the computer rhythm, many of them nothing about music. Somebody came to us through the recently with a rhythm that they wanted us to fix,
"Yeah,
and we said no, this can't fix This have to make over. Because if you listen, all the chords are just all over the place. This guy who built this, there's no progression. And when I call the guy who made the rhythm and I say, what chord you play here, sir? I hear this here, so you play that, I say you play that. You can't do that. Music goes according in a certain way.
yeah, but
And the man upset and say, enough rhythm build all over the place, and now them thing there what you talk about.
yeah, but what him not realize, say him just like what sound good, and him just drop in the drum, they say him drop in
Aye.
the treble, they say him drop." So all him have to do
Yeah,
was say to me,
that's
say,
it.
"All right, here what, for you adjust the rhythm, take down this so, put what they say. So even though all over the place, if you take them down and get them on time,
But Capone,
yes, my boy.
Capone, you know get what me say no.
Me
You
get
know
it.
go when me I try to say that him no know what to take down and what
That's
to
when
put
me
up.
know
Him
the
just put
things.
up something and
Right,
that's
me get what you say,
it.
cause if him did spend the time now, cause all him have to do is take back him rhythm all this and watch something and then say, boy, yeah. Because remember you have the file here rhythm, so you know everything there.
You know him not know no music at all. As me saying, him just sit over on a computer and I do some things, you know. So when you are trying to discuss, I said to him, say, listen, this need to sound that way, this need to change. You need this is a 135 or 145. You understand? That sound of might him not understand them
Alright.
talk at all.
What day must
So as
come
a
now?
musician, you can't talk to him, you know.
I know I spent 3 hours on the studio the other day and we just a practice because the J built some rhythm on them wicked and them go some book, but I realize when the rhythm them change, for some reason me not change with the rhythm. See it? So we have one
Yes.
some artists not
Yes.
gonna artists them can't get it. So me and them go some book past and them a show. No, so
Yes.
that everything something say to you it sound good. But if me lay down that it not sound good.
Yes.
Cause when the rhythm change this so if me
Yes.
not change with it, I waste of time. So me I
Yes.
say
Yes.
that
That is
me
true.
say that one two one there, boom, you say four, you change, you say a four again, you
Mm.
change back a four, cause it done in a four. So instead of a eight bar, it done in a four.
Yes.
So you change it now every four. So when them
Oh.
leave the studio, them all look
Yeah.
like, what the they were talking about? But it was literally true.
No, man. Because you see, this is what we are all about here. You understand? In terms of Heritage Reggae Festival, because one of the things that we are what is that is leaving the platform is a live band.
Yes, yes. It's
You
no PA
understand?
system now,
So
which
so
is
that
it don't
four
sound good on
nights,
a stage
all
show.
right, the four, yeah, all right. You understand? So the 4 nights we're presenting four different bands on the 4 night. So that first night you hear, so we'd have Lion Pen band. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And everybody, there's nobody that can come and sing on a track. You must sing on a band. So sing with a band.
Which is good.
Must perform with a band.
Boy,
Yes.
me have
You know,
got
so that is part of
me
the
have got
whole
squeeze one of me.
thing.
You have got squeeze one or two of me artists them on that show that sound good. And
All right,
say
we
like
saw it go.
now
We
one
saw it
one
go.
time, we have way down the line. You see me, because
Yeah,
we
we
have
are
time to
well.
make
Yeah, we
money.
are.
Yeah, because me
We
have
are,
some
we are
artists them.
7 weeks.
More some artists, more okay, more me book all my stuff to sit down and watch my artists can drop off and everybody know so I'm done. Even a problem with that. Cause I spend time to make sure them get it right.
Yes, yes, yes. Them have to come and get into the rehearsals and get the thing good. Because we're vetting everybody, and ensure that I have a young artist who never from she perform and sing with a band.
See, that's it.
Do you understand?
But yeah, the good thing now, me have some people that
So
come
yeah,
to church.
yes,
And a lot of people don't get what that means when you tell them, so them come to church, cause them don't know. Say, when
aye,
they used to sing punk choir, you listen Whitney, you can listen most of the big singer them came to
mm,
church. You see that choir thing them on
yes,
Sunday. Mm?
yes,
You see that choir
yes,
thing. Yeah, I can remember Michael Magawan when cause you have a practice, you have drum session and everything, you have to practice during the week before, You don't know, cause so Sunday
mm-hmm,
big day at church, so the thing go during the week. You know?
aye,
Yes, I say,
yes,
man have to practice and have the thing right. And
mm-hmm,
all altar boy have to know something about music. You can't be an altar boy and don't know
yes,
something about music and they have to know about the Bible. And I think that's
mm-hmm,
where the youth them stray from. I feel that
yes.
if you have a good
You know,
foundation growing up, when you're big, you can choose where you want to be or where you want to become, but you have that foundation to build on.
like I using my young band now as an example. I have
Yes.
about four of them.
Mm-hmm.
One the trombonist
Mm-hmm.
came from Alpha.
Okay.
Both the trombonist and the saxophonist came from Alpha. Everybody know Alpha, what Alpha is all about.
Yes,
But
Alpha got
three
skills
of the
and
others
skills.
came out of the three of the others, Capone, came out of the school program because
Okay.
they had a school band competition that was going on. And like my keyboardist now, he's only 20, and he was at Pembroke Hall.
Okay.
And
Okay.
out of that system now, he came out of that system as one of the best keyboardists around now in his age group.
Oh man, that's great. That's fantastic. That's
You understand? But listen to this now. The same church, but that is part of the whole thing, because most of them now play for a church on a Sunday.
hmm
So we go right back now to the nursery for
Foundation.
musicians.
All right.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
the church.
All right.
Yes.
And one other thing when we keep a blame. All right. Enough again. I blame enough for the artists them for. Enough for who start them one studio and things should have a music class thing or a music program. Because
Or
as
a musician in the studio,
yes,
a
because
musician,
as bad as
even a freelance musician. Yes.
naturally, when you go up a Bubble Hill and them thing there, Bubble them chant with drum and shake and things. So if them people
Mm,
notice, oh,
mm,
when them come on sizzle and them, oh, them can ride instrumental and rhythm and them thing there. Because June, they Sabbath. They actually, I'm gonna
mm.
beat the drum and attack, I'm gonna raid, I'm gonna beat the kete. On timing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, hear this now. I grew up in Trenchtown, Capone,
Man.
right? And when I was growing up, every Tab Diamond was somebody that we play football in the street with,
Saying.
because he's in my age group,
Yeah.
right? But is a man who always have a guitar in him back. You never see him without when footballer play and him go play football in the street and put the football in the drum, the guitar in a corner and come play and as the game done, him take up the guitar with the string, put to him back and him gone again. That was him, you know. But when we go to school, a man bring a guitar come and you see a man a play, him give you the guitar and him say hold this so hold that so. So before you know it, you are a guitarist.
Yeah, true. Well, you
Yeah,
somehow,
these skills, is not necessarily innate, Most of them is acquired, but you don't see that kind of thing around again,
true,
you don't see much of that at all,
true.
you know. So a lot of these guys will come and then just feel everything that they need to know it on the computer. So you can learn it from the computer and then hear some sounds and then just put them together. But that same little, like for me, Alton Ellis used to have a nephew named Aston Ellis that was in my class at Trenton Primary. And that is a whole musical family right there, sir. And he was the one that taught me progressions and how to play the guitar. You understand? Nobody teaching them nothing on the computer about music right now. Them just come and listen to some sounds and 1, 2, 3 and a rhythm is gone is there and it gone out and have something in your head. You're listening and you hear it. No, but those that progression, all right. Them cards are sound all over the place, man. Look at all the man that's a fling cards and just a throw them in the music. But but it take a musician to listen that and hear it. You understand? But who have that inside of you, you can jump on one of those rhythm and jump and gone. So we right now, every one of the songs that you listen to us coming out of our studio right now, like for my 20 songs, each song have a rhythm for itself. So we build 20 new rhythms.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I was actually saying that to my producer, like how much song I think we should, how much rhythm you think we should put on an album. We have them, so we just figured, what I think, and the reason for that.
but
But it's one of them things. It's one of them things. Yeah,
so some people claim that they are experts at 12, 13.
12 them say, yeah, that's what most people say.
Yes, they said 12, 13. But right now, I have over 1,000 songs written. And if I have 1,000 songs written, and when I tell people that they think it's true, if you come to my studio now, there's about 200 on the computer and the other 800. I don't make nobody see them I hear the about that.
Alright, I'm Financia Fearless in and representing for PCP Radio.
Yes,
You have to do what is there to be done.
yes,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
you're hearing it is here. They have the festival on the 7th from the 17th of September. So
September.
until it's for 4 nights. You can't miss it. Remember to go check it out online, book your ticket. It's a pay-per-view event, unless things change over the period of the time, then they will go back to staging.
Yes,
But for now, it's a pay-per-view event. Just like you buy
yes,
your ticket for your boxing match, or you buy your ticket, to watch SmackDown. Just go out to Jamaica SmackDown, yeah, see it, cause reggae music, I go smack it down, them I go put it down, them I go lay it down. I don't know when Mighty Diamond touch down on a normal something. So I'd advise you to
yeah.
buy your package ticket because it's only a tenner. It's 9 nights, and it's called a tenner US. Or if you just want one night, it's $3 US. So that's sympathy. Support the cause, support the music, and we're gonna get back to upon some more upon it and One of the even work off them and management with going into some more details and one exactly when I can go and get it. But for now, my boss just tell them the website where they can get it and the Insta where they need to check out and all these things from the please.
Heritage Reggae Festival, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Remember, for now, it's a virtual event. Support. I remember the support for support and support start at home. So support start right here. Alright? So we're asking for support the cause. All of the people on PCP where they were support what he putting. Now I was laughing to one of my artists today and said, I interview an artist there that they had never heard about her before. And ever since I interview, I've seen she popping up all over the place. She was on Teletal and she called me the other night and said, Capone, I love you. Thank you so much. I was like, yo, one up, mother, man. Everything good. Well, that's all. It's a team thing. You know, and I love the idea of the way I see the people coming together in COVID-19. Show that unity was always there. You know, we just haven't looked for it. It's always there. My G, I want you to keep the link. I'm here. We're going to bring you back on another show. You know, we have time for promote the show, so we're going to promote it well, like I said.
Yeah, man. Well, yes. I really appreciate that, you know.
Too, you know. Miss Daisy, big up yourself. Big up Canada again. And every tell the time, every tell the time Miss Daisy have somebody on the program. So, you know, big up Miss Daisy in Canada and our team. And hard work. We love people who work and I work for reggae. We want more people who work for reggae, see? More people.
Yes, sir.
Reggae need the unity. The hip-hop of everything get and we not do it. We have division in our music. We need to unite, man. Unite and
and yeah, make the thing stronger.
Yes, sir.
Build the strength. Yes, sir.
My general, it's a pleasure to have the man on the show and we'll bring back the man next time because, you know, we have to keep, we have build this. We have to make sure it work, you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Give thanks. I'm going to play the most controversial artist we have in reggae music right now. Go like this.
Lyrics, steel chest. Y'all have to show baby in a toilet. Picnic them future, them a spoil it. Machine brain no rush, me not fi oil it. But mind see the thing and want silent. Me done a bit long time and not find it. Y'all give me me a wine. Contract me never sign it. Dead beat get them bikini and never mind it. Boom, vice what I go round and we a share it. Medical ship me no go near it. Well enough get the message and I fear it. So them gone for injection and beer drip. 2020 I come up in me hear this. After a fire them can't walk near this. Them used to boo, them used to mock, them used to cheer this. Fight for when I want come to carry this. Anyway, tell them to me born as a winner. Progress you say that me not them can't back. Out me breakfast, now me lunch, now me dinner. My wife a drive out the new Beamer when me say. Tell them to me born as a winner. Progress you say that me not. Can't believe say we good pastor turn sinner. Say the church sister blow should that inna. Hey, government minister lose them visa. Now them can go back in the freezer. What is for me could never be for Caesar. Take everything I say we don't fi buy a pizza. The dirty mosquito them fi leave ya. And them a kill we off with them get fever. Never collect pound from a geezer. When them flying you no give none of you a teaser. Bumping on me face, me girl a squeeze ya. Some man make man a touch them with tweezer. Me a dance, so me must have me diva. No boy can't pull my lever. Alright, hands in the air man, you're Sariba. Tell you know say you is a true believer. Every king fi have them queen of Sheba. Who no one no girl they them believe ya. Tell them say me born as a winner. Progress you say that me not them can't box out me breakfast, now me lunch, now me dinner. My wife a drive out the new Beamer when me say. Tell them say me born as a winner. Progress you say that winner. Can't believe say we good pastor turn sinner. Say the church sister blow should that inna. Hey, y'all have to show baby in a toilet. Picnic them future them a spoil it. Machine brain no rush me off your shit. But everything I do we don't flip on your pizza. The dirty mosquito them fi leave ya. And them a kill we off with them get fever. Never collect pound from a geezer. When them flying you don't give none of you a teaser. Bumping on me face, me girl a squeeze ya. Some man make man a touch them with tweezer. Me a dance, so me must have me diva. No boy can't pull my lever. Alright, hands in the air man, you're Sariba. Can you know say you is a true believer. Gyal give me a wine. Contract me never sign it. Deadbeat get them bikini and never.
Ladies and gentlemen, no further delay. It's done, Mafia, Mr. Controversy. You know I've been playing loads of his track. I said to you, I think he's gonna be, Yes, I am, boss. So I'll go on.
Man,
who I go on?
Big up yourself.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
There, brother.
Sorry. Hey, the man I come on, whole Insta get lit up and sitting, man. Yes, 2020.
There, go on.
But there, boss. Yes, 2020 a year, so. Yes, we are turning that reality, You see it like, Yes, sir. So I'll go and talk to it.
Yeah. I will not stop. I don't come up in here, this,
No, yeah, they don't say it already, man.
I believe the thing I believe.
Twist.
Party vibes.
I weren't expecting this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kingston, Jamaica, me grow. Be party life when me know. Hot y'all wind down low, me now wanna waste man mash up the party.
Them time there, But keep on telling you, man. So my artist song I done the dance all them time there. But yes, I am. So everybody had a COVID song now. Everybody had do a whole heap of thing. And one of the things that I've said to people, you are the first artist to do a song about COVID-19 at the time.
Yeah.
And talk about, remember Kobe Bryant. A lot of people don't, before anybody else jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And like I keep saying, I hear you done a song there that they asking them to open back the world or one thing. So you're still leading and setting trend. We are going to controversy.
Yeah.
We are get to my positive them out first. How you feel about that yourself? I play one of my out of all song I'm do me I play with my favorite in a little bit, but more you answer the question the first. How you feeling at yourself to all them positive work that we have been doing and pressing out and feel like, make a difference to what heap of the thing that we are going.
My brain is like that. Now I really pray one next to do. So right now that show now the white boy entanglement right now. And a bag of things. I keep up with what I go on. I'm try to be a person to speak up about topical issues that relate to people's life. You understand?
Yes, sir. Which is right.
So
please.
Me that cross the board DJ Not because I go on topical issues, Me build a war song now, to kill a DJ. Plus me build a weed song now. Plus me build a girl song. Me build any song, me build a walking song book. You understand? So me not have nothing to do with song. But if you wake me up 3 o'clock in the morning, just tell me topic and play rhythm and the song. You see me?
Yes,
Machine brain.
Machine, now for highlight, Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I done Mafia.
Yeah.
But you will play some brilliant song from him over the past 2 to 3 years. That new stuff. We're not talking more stuff. Where the DJ happy drop a song for him and them say, "Must Capone, where the man voice young whenever." I said, "They must say, you're an artist, man." I said, "They must say, yeah." I say, "Yeah, man, I go." I said, "Wow." Them time, them man a chop. And it's a dub plate. He'd have it for a sound come from down in the west there too, and thing, not type zone, the next one. You see me? So I say, yo, what heap of music. But remember, hold up, ladies and gentlemen, let me play a good bit, and we'll play a piece of this song here, and then we're going to go into the real topic. We're burn up the Insta now, everybody there, lacking book, and no like gossiping,
That Mafia. Boys are the
favorite.
Crying for the people of the world. Yeah. I will also love one of my friends. Keep the faith until you see them again. Yo. Your memories will live on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to listen to the words and listen to the melody.
My life will never be the same. I'm gonna be scarred in your name.
Changing for peace with the rhythm.
It's like I'm feeling from a chain. We used to take the same bus, the same train. Hey, in a party we are.
Where is that? Big up yourself, brother.
Hey, there would have flag that be put up on the lane. Hey, your memories will be born.
You know, when you hear good music, you have to talk about it. And like I said, you've done so much track, but this track stand out. You've done the one with Kobe Bryant before this that I have, and all the pandemic. But this one was literally, you can hear the pain. People can relate to the pain. Them can relate to the anger. Them can relate to, the panic. And at the same time, to relate to that music is here for a reason, to soothe everybody. The love at the same time. You know what I mean? This is this track right here, B. It's gonna be around for a long time. You have a lot of good, but this track gonna be around for a long time. Cause I think out of most of the tracks that done, I think I'm trying to push this for them to use it for more things, like in the UK as well. Like when I talk about the HNS, the HS, all the hard-working people that all the people that is out there that's working for us at the moment. I mean, this song just relate to them. The heroes of the time, because that's what they are. And I put you amongst those people, the heroes of the time. So this song well put together. And one of the first discs Jackie played as well, ladies and gentlemen. He sent it to me the night they mixed it. He was still, the first version of it is not mixed. The second is mixed. I have, like he sent it to while they were in the studio getting it done. So, brother, I know you're a man always a work and your thing always a go on, but from day to day, I know the mind all over the place and don't know sometime when friend switch. When switching go on, things go on, but I make us so we just work with the thing, see?
Yeah.
And what if I like a thing I go on, so I want to hear from your point of view what I go on. You see what I say? Because I get a voice note and me here tell the DJ say, watch her now. Leave that, man. Concentrate on your old lady. She also deal with that. When she get better, we have out this.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So, I don't know how much people get a voice note about me know. A whole heap of people send it back to me in some different group and thing, and me I listen and me I say, boy, I hear the DJ and make him know serious. When the thing done, then we take it up. So hopefully him they do that, but we here take another extreme level and thing, and so talk to a little bit about what go on in the street.
Yeah, because streets are right now, because right now, so things that we have a different our thing to, because you have no, if a man contact and go on like you are an artist, them man they have good mouth in a music, you see me?
True.
So them man will just contact all the thing and the world just believe.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen in the ear.
Me know why man,
Yeah.
So I violate my rights in the music. The lyrics me I launch my bam, and if you don't like you just launch back a bam, but me don't know talking because I'm an artist.
Yes,
you see me? So when a man comes and me cannot write song. So if you hear a man like that, I said when me write so much number one song, give that. See? Me come like me have to remind him of who him be or who I ramp with. You see me? Because I come like some man think a man think my brain dey on vacation or what. I see him mad dead in our music from them time there. From Gringo days till now. So no man nobody come play with the thing and come tell me. No foolishness and come tricky people them and go on like that. You know want come put on lie in a history. When I sit down and make no lie go down in a history now. Anything we come and tell the people them a reality we are talk. You see me?
See it there. But me not see nothing wrong if a man says a shadow right or right. 30 song game. Bounty kill and have all this for shadow right. Enough man know say Cartel right enough for Bounty hit them before Cartel bust out. Him no hide it. Him say, him no feel no way if I say, yo, other the game that Mataran right song killer and killer say, I am a Mataran do that when them did it and Mataran come and say, yeah man. I mean a general did it and general have a punch and we just fix up something around it. So nothing wrong if a man say, you know, you wasn't shadow right and them thing there. So
But some man no stay so brother. You understand? Some man that want if them now get the use of your talent, you know fi use it for yourself for living. And I can't take that something there, you know.
hey, hold up now. Yeah, you
Me
have
that
one
man,
song where
me I be in my right.
yeah, we have one song where me see you do one video clip on it, cause me I want a piece of that song upon the live where you say to them, so watch you now. Oh, you have to say, yeah, you say me not write the song, you say, me just write the song and give you. I know you say you want to kill me upon the song. You know, don't get the song already, sir. You know what me at.
But the song, that song that they are road already, man, and I mash up the
Me
place,
not
man. The
tell you,
whole
say
place.
you got cut piece
A
side,
bang,
you are gonna give piece side
no,
for
man.
live. Me not say that they are road. You are gonna give piece side for live. You there? You think? You think when
I me see him when me save him life, I try get me out. Earl know I want bagala ya come out. Elephant man gonna fight we go. About them not like killer, but you married him for. Alright, I you send up, you go back down laba laba. Can't trick me with your science, go with your kubakaba. Yo, and I did not feel me sick, you know. Man, you wife have my voice.
yeah, man. Hey, me say.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I hear you clear, man. Me say me hear that
Yeah.
plate. Me say, rock back in the chair, man. Me say, man. Where's that
So
man?
all who want to check out my thing, just follow me on YouTube, you don't know. On
Give
Instagram,
them
man, you
your
know.
Insta
The
one
full
time,
song
you
they
know,
up
brother.
there.
Make them jump on it, you
Just
know.
the next one.
Yeah, man. Give the people them where listen who not have it, man. Make them know it's
Eh?
Mafia. Run all your social media, the site them one time. Make them jump on it same time, man.
Yeah.
That's there for you know.
On Instagram, I Dan Mafia Dancehall. Dan Mafia Dancehall on Instagram and YouTube, yeah?
See there. Give them the
And
Facebook.
Dan Mafia you on Facebook.
Okay. So,
My website coming soon, you know.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to check it out in the man.
You understand?
Whoa, yes, I. What if I think I go on that dance hall, that Mafia? You know,
Our website that come soon, so let's finalize me.
yeah, that's my get you.
Finalize me, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I. Yeah, sure, brother, man. You know, I think I'm going to keep up the work, you know. Yes, sir, brother. Can't box it. Yeah. Yo, man.
A mad thing.
Yes, sir, them send, don't pick a box on Lava Lava. Oh, the blood cleat, that brother, man. I think, man, I yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that blood cleat. Hey.
A lyrics, me a talk, brother. When me a talk lyrics, anything goes, you know.
You know, lyrics, man. You know that make the music, man. Our lyrics and gimmicks, you know, in the music, you know, man. Oh, that's why.
I don't care, and put the man will make it bam, you know. A bam will not make it, you know.
Yes, Rasta.
You get me?
Yes, man, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Mafia online, but we're still gonna drop a little bit more of this, the favorite one, the big one, the one that I want. I keep saying, you need to download this song, you know. Man, listen to me. When I go up on iTunes and spend 170p and download the song, man.
I know you pass and gone. Your memory's been born. I know you pass and gone. Never gonna see your face, but the memories will get you ready. I know you in a better place. You work it over now, you
ladies and gentlemen, I said to you, with all, and you have tracks out there. Here we just give you one of the latest one, Friend Killer. Which is it's a big track, cause I love it. It's talking about reality, and we can relate to it. But most people nowadays can relate. Their own friends always want to stab them in the back, and the neck, and the side, and the tummy. You know what I mean? Jamaica thing, them just want pop one pan. You see me, I say? But this track right here, I still think, he have done some
But
great
this track
work
right
in
here,
Africa.
I still think,
But this one, as done Mafia, I'll guarantee you, it's gonna be his biggest track. And I want y'all to buy this track. Just purchase one. You have to purchase 5 now. Download one. So just do it for the team. Believe me, be a part of history. This song is history. Yo, Dan Mafia, I know you've been writing a lot. But brother, this, I'm telling you, trust me. But watch the way I go and watch the controversy where I go on and watch them want, you know you have the whole heap of thing, but you need to publicize like a Sunday afternoon, like the one you and the dog them do. Your show. So me I say your show. And me could have say rrr.
yeah.
Yes, madam. But there.
Yeah, man, me there back in our show, somebody did call me. But yeah, man, I just want to tell the people them say.
Yeah.
I'm more lyrics and more style, man. When I do another one thing, a DJ violate when we just bam him with lyrics, I even know what I'm doing that. Don't call when him already, so we run out, the way I do. The war where I did the lyrics, I what. And me have the lyrics to give all DJ, all who me a war, I can't give them lyrics to kill me back in high song. And when you look, me still bam them back with more lyrics. And me, I war organizer in music, We can organize a two-side war right now and lock down the business. So I don't want them play with me. Show me and show them the levels,
Ooh, yeah, man. Listen to me, man.
And then we know it. Don't violate. Just know that. When them are do interview, them we know them are talks about man or what. Because if they talk nothing, I don't like it will be musical bombing again.
Yes, if them go on them
You know, me don't play.
like, boy, you hurt them again.
Don't talk nothing bad about the mafia and go on like me. I don't know nobody in the music. Because whatever work me do, enough people love me. My fan base might not be like someone one, but me still have my little fan base and people will believe in me. So if a man diss me, I'm not defend it. I let down my fans them. Me name Gringo in the dog. And for any time, the main I think, I remember, so for any time, them man I do things, and I mash up place and sitting. So how if it's a me and an artist? How much stage show me go DJ and mash up, all you see. And you know that about me from me, little one you. When you say me and an artist, I take with my legacy of the music now, So that means that even my picnic them now I have nothing to get. No respect in our game, you see me?
Same. Here, before you left here, give me a Gringo track. Give me any Gringo
track. Man, come tell me say me an artist.
Yeah, me man. What if a youngster lock on the program?
See my back down to patch scraping. One set of girl, no more you give the ratings. Ever slap the right uptown girl in her things. You don't forget the feelings. Tell her no say slam, bam, thank you madam. Remember me sing that, Boy, I see the girl where you are big up and trust. That one me ever do me thing, man. Me know a man come hold down my career and go on like Beres. But some man want to do try hijack my brain, Some man does try hijack my brain, brother, and I go and feed them brain me having a made, No, it work.
But you what meeting? I tell you what meeting. Sometimes meeting, you see when you slide too easy. Saying, cause the music them we do. So them had to do something for this track you. And I this track you now. So if you notice the music come does, the song I'm just play. You either a portion of them music cause you never talk about nobody. You either do what go on, and what go on is current and relevant. If you are gonna do more relevant song than someone if you have the relevant song, then them are gonna distract you for your journey. Sometimes you have to allow them to just kick on your journey and circle them. And then you come back and wet them up with some lyrics. See?
No, but here,
Yeah.
You see to me, the thing that I just my phone man, guy you are. No man can't distract me, man. Got things do our music, you know. So hear me now. If you call my name and me bomb you with two lyrics, I'll know you're not distract me because I'm still ready to do 100 more good songs. You know. But
So
that's how dance I'll go.
we
Sometimes I have to go over and I got out with them, you know. You understand? I show dance people say, yo, but that's when I see man I do decent song I wear. Man, I'm mad in the music. Don't run put me thing in. Any man, me no business who them be, how big them be, how much blow million them value. Fire around, put me thing and try call me name in a derogatory way and tell life on me. Me, I go ban you with lyrics. At that, me I deal with. And if you don't have no lyrics to answer for your business, but if you check me, me good give you lyrics to for answer me to. And me have lyrics put on for every occasion. So me are the
you that's
lyrical
what you're saying.
orchestrator. You know, man,
You
ramp
write
with
a
the thing.
song, get the artist to kill you. Ladies and
Me
gentlemen,
have that already for
ladies
him.
and
Right now, me have
it's
everything
gonna
right now.
recome.
But he have to humble him. He know me thing to you know. And I like he don't know you know.
I know you're a G man.
He know me I missile factory. Him know I'm the missile factory you know. Me own the artillery them. Me have that. I have the factory where manufacture the missile them. You know. So you cannot violate me because I give you some of my missile them you know. I have an unsettled account with me, you know. And then you want to come now and war the missile factory. You cannot do that. I just start me when I like. Lyrics shall ban you. The whole world I go hear. I'm not care. I'm not afraid of no man and no DJ and nobody. I'm business do them. A long time I fight for my career and no man now come that and tell people about who. Them man they're not artists, you know, on them man. What you mean I'm not artist? So what me doing in music I do? I waste man. People know my history. From me I look at you, me have my history in my music. Gringo. And then I call him Dan Mafia. So don't ramp with me thing. Me a hot pull. Alien brain. Chicken. You know ramp with me. Vibe Cartel alone can have a Vibe Cartel alone can't talk to me in a lyrics business. Cause Cartel know that thing self too. Cause me and him link and long time them man tell me them things. And right now when me listen to them I go on with my music. Cause Cartel alone. Me see my brain. Me have a type of brain like how you see how me hear him write song. I saw me know DJ business go. And that way them me deal with DJ business. Lyrics on top of lyrics. Lyrics about every occasion. 8 bar, 12 bar, 16 bar and punchline. Don't play with me thing.
So, like you know, glad they said that. Now me ask you, which young artist out there now you think is ready or capable for that role that you just say you and Carter have, like young artists?
Right now we're ready for do it. For spit argument.
Yeah,
Chronic law man.
you think he's as rounded as you are?
Chronic law lyrical you know.
Listen,
Me
master.
not compare myself to him.
No, Mister Rounded,
Me not
rounded.
compare myself to him. Me not compare him to me. You know.
Yeah, me know.
But me
Listen,
listen
master.
on spit and me know have lyrics.
Because you have Clan Class spit one way, you have Dexter Dab spit one way, you have. Yes.
No, Dexter have a different type of artist. Dexter have me wouldn't put Dexter have in a that. Dexter have a singer.
The man a sing, I'm a DJ, what you call Sing J.
Yeah, but film style a different style.
You see me?
Film thing, lyrical and plus with a more style him as a singer.
Yes, sir.
DJ business, a hardcore DJ business me I deal like what Gaza man them do and Bounty Killer them and them type of man.
But
Them man they are
when him
DJ
go on
where
a
me can
show,
say
you know,
yeah.
when him go up on a show,
A
him not go
hardcore
cause. Hold on,
DJ
I say
them.
no.
You see me?
If him go Sunfest, him not go singers night, him come DJ night, you know. Or dancehall night, you know.
Yeah, cause me a dancer, sing J, me a dancer, singer.
Say me I say so, yeah, alright. You have
But me wouldn't compare them and to my me wouldn't say.
what
Me
alright.
wouldn't
You
say
have
boy,
you
me
have
and
10
them man
hot
they are doing the
dancehall,
same
you have
thing.
10 hot young artists in a dancehall now. See? You have the two leading
Yeah.
top young art in a dancehall, the two leading are Poppy and Alka. See? And then you have everybody come on there.
Mm-hmm.
From Tommy Lee,
Mm-hmm.
my youth, that name. Of course. You know, with Chronic and they have the whole 6 episodes. So me I say, rounded lyrically, cause one thing with Vice Cartel, you know, people know say you want you can write about anything at any occasion.
Alkaline man.
Oh, all right. That's not me. I ask you who shot is. Well, here were Alkaline and Vice having a them and Agent Sasko. Them play with words. Likewise yourself, you play with words. Enough DJ full of lyrics, but them play with the words. People have to listen different. Them play with the words. You see me, and a DJ we can play with the words, make him dangerous. You know, and that's a part of it. But you know, as dancehall evolve now and the young that's why me ask you again. You know, so who said I put Jamil as a DJ? CJ?
Yes.
Okay. Simple. So yeah, them there. Okay.
That sing you, man.
See it there. So that's why. Yeah, man, yeah, man. So that's why we asked them, you know, me I say young artists. Wait, I remember.
We're gonna move right
now. Yeah, man, 1-2 months, ladies and gentlemen, Mafia. You know, we are gonna drop another than. Now, say nothing, brother, man. That's there. I remember if you send me that email, you see?
Let's go, man.
Dan Mafia, one more time.
Activate it, tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup.
I love to see when the girl them a wine up.
Activate it, tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup. Music up in the ocean now.
Top shelf liquor where we drinking. High grade open up we thinking. Food that you like when you big pimping. Living like some Colombian kingpin. Champa just step in with ching. Rich Martin Ocean Bolting at the Sprint King. Link Pepe goodies and round a clinking. The vehicle them line up before we blinking.
Party vibes it book. Tonight we have to turn it up.
We up.
Everybody gets a party cup.
I love to see when the girl them a wine up.
Party vibes it book. Tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup. Music up in the gunshot now.
Do you wanna roll with me? Let me take you to the party. I can see the spirit free. Take you on a dancing spree. Yeah.
If you want me to be, I'll be your fantasy. Make you my reality. Welcome and dance with me. Party vibes it book. Tonight we have to turn it up.
We up.
Everybody gets a party cup.
I love to see when the girl them a wine up.
Party vibes it book. Tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup. Music up in the gunshot now.
Some boy just start party from what day, yeah, but we are do this from way back when. Them no know nothing about Mandeville days when we are far with hotel them asking. Tell my girlfriend to link our girlfriend and call 25 more friends. Anyway we pass through tonight, every bar get shell a be a pound on your waist, we are friend.
Party vibes it book. Tonight we have to turn it up.
British.
Everybody gets a party cup.
I love to see when the girl them a wine up. New York
City. Tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup. Music up in the gunshot now. Party vibes it up. Tonight we have to turn it up. Everybody gets a party cup. Music up in the gunshot now.
Mexico, Ibiza,
Tonight we have to turn it
worldwide, Dan Mafia, alongside J Twist, worldwide. Hear this. Woo! Your memories will fall. I know your past and gone. Never gonna see your face, but memories won't get erased. I know you in a better place. You work it so
Ross dumpling. Manila. You ready for my love? Hard line out and hunting to keep your good with something. Oscar was to something. Hard tick like dumpling. Let's not else beach. Business out, something for reach. 2 plus make the total. Cause the life is antisocial. Or straight, so we pass them all out. Chop make the beauty in the blend. Never set out for your friend. Have to make heaven in the end. Boom boom boom, Rastafari not pretend. Try me out, then your friend. You ready for my love? Hard line out and hunting to keep your good with something. Oscar was to something. Hard tick like dumpling. Let's not else beach. Business out, something for reach. 2 plus make the total. Cause the life is antisocial. Or straight, so we pass them all out. Chop make the beauty in the blend. Never set out for your friend. Have to make heaven in the end. Boom boom boom, Rastafari not pretend. Try me out, letting my friend. Them two, check the men. Where's the end of the send? Hard mind arts and one thing to keep your ass heart pumping. Hard tick that dumpling. Oscar sweet like pumpkin. Hard mind arts and one thing to keep your good will stunting. Hard tick like dumpling. Hard tick like dumpling. Couple by the verse, and on it. Couple songs, couple judges been upon it. Sing it out, sing it straight, it was sonnet. I love it strong, it must be real, honest. Bad mind out and hunting to keep your good with stunting. Oscar must do something. Hard kick that dumpling. Bless that Elsha beach. Business out, something for reach. 2 months make the total. Life make it antisocial. Class straight, so we pass them. A lot, Jamaica beauty in the blend. Never sell out for your friend. We have to make heaven in the end. Boom boom boom, Rastafari not pretend. Try me not letting no friend. Them two, chitty for the men. Beres heaven not to send. Bad mind arts. Hunting, keep your ass hard pumping. Hard, tick that dumpling. Oscar sweet like pumpkin. Bad mind out and hunting, so keep your good will stunting. Hard, tick that dumpling. Hard, tick that dumpling. Couple by the verse, sing on it. The songs, the judges been upon it. Sing it out, sing it strong, it ain't the sonnet. We love it straight, we must be real, honest. Bad mind out and hunting, so keep stunting. Oscar must
go on, Capone, Ben.
Hard, tick that dumpling. Bad mind out, hunting.
This is Ras Marilena, Ras Dumpling, you know?
Hard, tick that dumpling.
You know, sort of like this track, right?
You ready for my love?
Do ya?
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 Hard dumpling.
I drop a track on one of my dogs, eh? And I'm family.
Rat live in him house, and him can't get it out. Hands a drink coffee milk, that mean the girl a get killed. Rat live in him house, and him can't get it out. Rat make a flex and move in the mouse. Inna the couch, mouth a cool out. I watch the rat dead back non-stop. In new clocks, rat a wear out. I in the king, rat a drink out. A champagne paper, ice a cool out. NSC a Red Bull a sip out. And the girl a get rat out. And sometimes lollipop in her mouth, rat living in ceiling. And them don't know the meaning. Hands a drink coffee milk, that mean the girl a get killed. So what a rat, what a drink for rat. So what a rat, what a drink for rat. Let the pussy run at the rat. Get the cheese on the chop. They say the rat take the cheese off the top. The rat live in him house, and he can't get it out. Hands a drink coffee milk, that mean the girl a get killed. X6, that drive out. Range Rover, that rev out. Big bike, that ride out. And the girl a get run out. And sometimes lollipop in her mouth.
And I need out in dumpling. Rat live in him house,
and him don't know the meaning. As I drink coffee milk, I mean the girl get killed. The rat living in the yard, as they fly on abroad. The rat a pop down dead, the rat a rip up my trash. The rat heavy like lead, the rat deader than dead. The rat a run backyard, rat big and him large. Rat a the owner for the yard, rat a run the yard. Living I'm feeling, and he don't know the meaning. And girl come reveal him, that's why he carry feeling. So what a rat, what a dreadful rat. So what a rat, what a dreadful rat. I better flex and move in the mouth. Inna the couch, mouth a cool out. I watch a rat head back and stop. In new clocks, rat a wear out. Anything, rat a drink out. A champagne for hype a cool out. And in the sea a Red Bull a sip out. And the girl a get red out, red out. And sometimes lollipop in her mouth. This is Vigilante. Yes, Rasta. A brick stands up, you know. So drink off your milk. X6, drive out. Range Rover, can rev out. Big bike, can ride out. And your girl get crack out, crack out. But living I'm feeling, and him don't know the meaning. And so drink off your milk, and then your girl get killed.
Oh no. Yeah, BC. Bump to them. No war start, and they can't part. Gunshot a split them head into half. Me a fella. Chop bomb blood clot. Tell them. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Put me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Use me 3 stars and cut out the belly. Man and shut out them for you say that me boss a lot of copper shot. I do them like a maca. Bust them head like fire crack a boy. You fat a go watch out again. Does he say him a lipper? Me people and them so far. Cause man and shut out them for you say that me boss a lot of copper shot. I do them like a maca. Bust them head like fire crack a boy. You fat a watch out again. Does he say him a lipper? Me people and them so far. Tell them go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Put me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Use me 3 stars and cut out.
Lasky, what go on?
Dark like midnight. Pitch black with some pussy feel like.
Yeah, hold on, man.
To be very cute and me map it to the motherfucking very.
What do you play a portion of Addy Bad God and some marks if me a 6? Addy Bad God me does rate as an artist scene.
From Kingston to Savannah. Pretty Capone you and the real damn governor. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy.
Going on good on the internet, right?
Me 3 stars and cut out your fucking.
Remember to download.
Go easy peasy peel out the city.
Support for support and support start right here.
And bossy, split it like a jelly. Use me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. No.
Lady Judith, I want you to check this one out, okay?
No mago gun pound.
Father Tony, I want you to check that one out, saying? Yes, big kills who are going outside.
Shot in the head and chest and in the neck. On the point to your body, then I instant death. FN fall, I'm in the tech track. And them
coaches was nice to be back.
Check. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. And the bossy, split it like a jelly. Put me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. And the bossy, split it like a jelly. Put me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly. Man a shot at them for you say that me boss a lot of copper shot. I do them like a maca. Bust them head like fire crack a boy. You father go watch out again. Does he say him a lipper? Me people and me blood clot bitter. Cause man a shot at them for you say that me boss a lot of copper shot. I do them like a maca. Bust them head like fire crack a boy. You father watch out again. Does he say him a lipper? Me people and me blood clot bitter. Tell them go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Put me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. Go easy peasy peel out the city. Batman and police now no pretty boy. Head the bossy, split it like a jelly. Use me 3 stars and cut out your fucking belly boy. No day, no way you hear me say. Gun in the hand, no maga gun pound waist. In the play, no day, no way you hear me say.
Yo, Capone, fuck this.
We never drop yard. Chop city bad god, young chop lad. G6 dark world, lethal dark lads. Put more dark world, dark lads. Butterfly and a black clock. Straight man tell you on about the full ride and they try. Run up in a this, I cut it to up in a this. And a lion killer them no shoot and best. G6 the port more doggies. Them and them a bandit. Clipper slide out, slide in like a phone chip. Finger up tight on trigger like a rope twist. Nuzzling and face at a something like you want piece. Hardcore like Canada. Still I set the link with Iran and Russia. No well bought something like stone crusher. Dark world that I see through the blink 6 10 and 6 turn money like me no know figure. Oh no no bad dog, you no know killer. 6 pass cartel world boss speak weather. And him rush them a killer something like top shutter. Dance all. When you see a world war. You go like that cheese too. You my fall lethal murder. Boy the for dirt no way far. Dance all. When you see a world war.
Enemy line.
Chase don't you my fall it.
Enemy line.
Boy the for dirt no way far. Anticipating me never did wrong. And if me never did play me never did strong. Lethal smart like Tutankhamun. Styling indigenous different pattern. What more G-City, play the van. Timing right on the new alien. We dance all need like smell a cup of coffee. Run away chill, look at them can't stop it. Easy like home, you're gonna get the consignment. Teacher no student like police, no criminal. Reach to a level like any top shatter. Already night, them like a fabric spider. Make your family go pray, beg the church for your prayer. The case on life from magical fire. When we rock it up and aim on fire. Shell a jump like from war and a place in a dance all. You know see a world war. You go like your cheese too. You my fall lethal murder. Boy left for dirt no way far. Dance all. You know see a world war. You go like your cheese too. You my fall lethal murder. Boy left for dirt no way far. Dance all. You know see a world war. You go like your cheese too. You my fall lethal murder. Boy left for dirt no way far. Dance all. You know see a world war. You go like your cheese too. You my fall lethal murder. Boy left for dirt no way far. Dark world, lethal. Capone. We never drop yard. Chop city bad bad young black lads. G6 dark world, lethal dark lads. Put more dark world, dark lads. You know where film come down? Brand new clocks, dog. Watch your pay, watch your style, yeah. I standard and color them bright white deep green rubber take 6 stone light. Do the right thing, dog. Your clocks pan food where you get the color they have a custom look. Clean up up, even though span the swing session of the pretty color when the bank up a 2 year body sex. When we clean what we do, oh I girl if you got to come down. Give me some of God, do it, my body. You keep bread out, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style and I repeat. My dog, when you get that glass up and fade. Give me some of God, do it, my body. You keep bread out, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style and I repeat. Swagger than when you get that glass up and fade. Not to talk a lot, stepping on your place, crack cheese, I search you at. Oh, you know about jumper style, me counter that. Brand new cracks, like you know school motor box. Watch it free, me dark like cola soda. 6 bars if you know the perpetrator. From my man, great from my born creator. Them gonna watch me every day like a spectator. Yeah, give me some of God, do it, no God, do it. You keep bread hard, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. Clearer than how you get that glass up and fade. Tell us them do it, no God, do it. You keep bread hard, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. Squash man, how you get that glass up and fade. Don't pull the class on the arcade too. Girl, them a study man clocks pan foot. A bricks when I see the yellow one pan foot. And if you can't go at all, no sell you one cup. East side C4, no clocks pan foot. A big bad clocks that will live a flat push. Like the killer them a jab rat lane to my push. Mghty pa my waist pa my clocks. Girl, I know give me some of God, do it, no God, do it. You keep bread hard, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. My dog, when you get that clocks up and fade. Give me some of God, do it, no God, do it. You keep bread hard, do no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. Swagger than when you get that clocks up and fade. I standard and brand new clocks, dog. Watch your play, watch your style, yeah. Sick. I standard and color them bright white deep green brother take 6 them like do the right thing that your class pan food where you get the color they have a custom look. Clean up up even though Spanish sweet session of the pretty color when the bank up to you body sex. When we clean what we do, boy girl if you got to come down. Give me some of God do it, my body. You keep red hard doing no counterfeit. 6 real and the style and I repeat. My dog when you get that class up and fade. Give me some of God do it, my body. You keep red hard doing no counterfeit. 6 real and the style and I repeat. Swagger than when you get that class up and fade. Them not to talk a lot, stepping on your place, class Jesus search you that. Only know about jump a style, me counter that. Brand new class like you know school motor box. Watch it free, me dark like cola soda. 6 bars if you know the perpetrator. From my born man, great from my born greater. Them gala watch me every day look at that theater. I'll give me some of God do it, no God do it. You keep red hard, you no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. Clearer than how you get that class up and fade. Tell us me do it, no God do it. You keep red hard, you no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not repeat. Worse than how you get that class up and fade. Don't pull a class on the arcade too.
Remember for download. Remember this is unsaid, it's called Clock. Yes, rest of my Addy Bad God. Team and production.
I be a bad clocks like we live a flat bush. Like a killer them a jarrah lane to my bush. Matic pa my waist from my class. Give me some of God great, my God great. You keep red hard doing no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not regret. My dog when you get that class up and fade. Give me some of God great, my God great. You keep red hard doing no counterfeit. 6 real and the style them not regret. So
one click and how them feel like, you know. You mess on man father Capone. Where I say I will let the world grow up. True. I solid foundation.
What? Man great we see having that on and like a place the fussy them a flip and them a trace MG3 tear off them face
Reggae who is here?
Walter man
give thanks.
Waterhouse man fly your head back and Tivoli man them a
Father G, you can hear that? You good? Can hear the wind in your background right there, kick it. But G, you can hear us?
Tracking point like oh wow. Black roses echo and call loud like thunder. Seaview HK16, everything that they clip in. Boy send back, headshot sliding. I be a dead body from
Father, you're live, you know?
Salt 12. And no footing and not either. Boy, you're not here, so you know you are gonna feel a slam one in your head. The whole family a squeal. Man, great enough. We stay having a tone and lock it.
Generally, you're live, right?
See them a flip and them a
can you hear us?
Tear off them face, blood up the place,
Yeah, man, you're live.
We stay having a tone and lock the place, Okay.
Yeah, we know you're busy, man. We know you had loads of interviews today. You know, things just take off like a copter.
Yeah, I tell you that. Just finish one and just move to the next one, huh?
And ladies and gentlemen, both of them is in the UK, and so you know that you know soon after the lockdown, you got to be here soon to do some performance. You all right?
Yeah, we love that, man. We're supposed to be there for Manchester Carnival. We was booked for Manchester Carnival. I'm so upset this Corona thing.
You know, I guess it's one way to get talented and start doing things, streaming and all them things, and we have to find a way. But hopefully next year, when the world starts again, humans we show more respect to each other and show more love, and you know what I mean? Because you know we see how life is. Life is fragile.
Yeah, man, real thing.
Life
real something, man.
Yes, man. You know, life is truly fragile. So, G, you know, earlier they were talking about this new reggae thing. I was actually mentioning, as they were saying about the lyrics, the tracks, exact thing you were talking about Wednesday. They had a hard cop on earlier, and I asked him the same question. Do you think the radio disc jacks have a lot to do with it? Before I finished saying, he said yes. I could not believe it. I was like, man. And I told him, you know, I said, and we was explaining it. So
they better believe it.
and he have an interesting topic earlier. He was saying a lot of the people who do music now don't know anything about music.
Real talk.
So from that point of view, You know, my next question is, what are we doing? What are we doing towards it? Like, what are we doing?
Well, you have some great ones who are trying keep the thing together. Saying Sabuji come back and Buji is doing wonders. Coffee doing wonders. Chronics, Protege, yeah, Sly and Robbie and them man, every day them sit down and make great music. But as I said to you before, is a lot of the great music not playing. People don't hear them. But more good music making Jamaica more than the little boogie yaga under the girl and the gunshot and them thing. You're surprised to know the kind of music we're making in Jamaica daytime. I have friends like Fat Eyes. When I bump around Fat Eyes and sit in with them for half an hour, they hear some songs I can't believe and they get no justice, no earplay. Yeah? Because Sly and Robbie is the same thing. Go Mixing Lab is the same vibes. Yeah? Scorpion and them man, tons of songs. Okay. But they just not getting no justice because of this POL thing.
My next
understand?
question to you is, how do we break the cycle?
I the radio DJ have to do that. And them have to answer the question there. Them. It's all on them. If they don't, we just have to just find ways of getting out with music out there. I make people know say it's reggae like, music is not dead, it's not going away. It's still here.
Last week we had that conversation Wednesday. Wednesday night I was watching something on the news after hours to see that they're regulating all the social media. You know, sometimes I like to watch these and I said that earlier. Loads of the things that they play and stuff. If the rich complain about it, they gotta change it. And I always say this to people. So there will be songs that we will think that will be great, but will not be playing. And you put it up on Facebook, but they will take it down.
All right.
Because it will deem whatever they call it, if it's too political, they feel, or it's too one side. And I'm thinking, does that really make sense if it's going to be social media? But then I understand it, you know.
No.
I understand it as well. Because if
I would love them to do that.
But that's
we have to clean up the music.
But that's the difference. And that's what I'm going to say to people. Is they're not going to clean up the music. They're not going to do that. Because you have to think what music they are funding. They're going to take down the same music that you're fighting to get out. That you think, oh, this should be out there. But they're going to see it as a threat to them because it's too cultured. You ever notice? It's the culture stuff that they hang on to.
Use them, the youth them and the new producers them, the reducers them, they lost their weighbridge.
But that's why
you can't tell me nothing.
But that's why they invest in these. That's why they push them, because guess what? They realize that this ain't teaching much to change the way of life. So we're gonna make sure this going. This is what we want them to do. This way they lost the Bob Marley thing and all those. You know what? Them done get through. So now we need for corner. We don't need to want too much of them here, because as you can see, the uprising of the youths now. Imagine if we do straight cultural tune and I teach, and each one I teach one, and the man them get so smart. How different it'll be to the man?
Really something.
Remember,
it's really.
It was. I mean, I sit there and watch the news. Sometimes I watch the news for hours in the night, in the morning, because they have to show the truth, but they don't have to show it when the world is awake. You know, and that's what we have. So it's a balance. You can't take them to court and say they didn't show it, but they show it when everybody's asleep. When everybody wake up, they start talking about cats, dogs, and rats. And and COVID-19 and that's it, and everything else go blank. They don't show who's testing nuclear and who want to go war, because we was in a nuclear free zone for 12 and a half years, and to say we're going back to nuclear. They don't want to show that to scare everybody. So when you all sing about culture tune and revolutionary tune, do you think they want that playing in the airways, really?
Why? They disgust me, man. I swear.
Again, you see,
Babylon system is a vampire.
You have to look at the logics behind it, though. If you was leading, would you want to give yourself competition?
This is what I tell you. It's all about money for them politicians. The whole of them for go it. Bun politics, you know. The whole of them just looking out for themselves. Yeah, that's why I love Marley, you know. Oh, we need another musical warrior, brethren. They upset me, brethren. I don't even like get deep. Cause when I get deep, I get upset.
You're on Teletalk, Mghty. You're on Teletalk. We got 8 minutes in Teletalk. You might as well listen. I design programs like these for a specific reason. We can sit there and play music every day and nothing change. But I just thinking, like I said to people, that my Wednesday program, I design it to preserve my culture. Because I find that the music was dying and it's all about money, and nobody was playing music no more. So people have all these WhatsApp groups and start working, and the WhatsApp groups start working more than some of the other sites. But on your WhatsApp, they can just block it and terminate it, and you lose everything. You're thinking, why would they do that? And this envy coming every way, you know. The other day they shut down my WhatsApp, they shut down my Insta, they shut down my YouTube, everything. And I get to them and say, you gotta give me a reason. They couldn't give me a reason. So I get to my phone provider and I said, listen, tell you what, you have till 4 o'clock. This is my business. And they're like, oh, we can't do nothing. I said, don't worry about it. Guess what? It's like, oh, you can't do nothing about it. You see all the numbers that is listed this phone and all of this that I pay. They say, oh, you can't do that. I say, I can do anything you want to do. You just say, well, you're in a contract. I say, you just violate my contract. What are you talking about? I'm not in a contract. You just violate my contract. You just tell me you can't do nothing about my thing that is run under my empire. I have all these phones with you, and you say you can't. Boom, I have no lawyer called and send them an email. Google send me an email 20 minutes later. I said, no. I don't want to hear you can't do. I'm telling you what you have to do. If not, that's it. They said, okay, they send me I'd say, oh, please to reinstate, either reinstate and all that, then add. And I'm saying, why do I need to add back everybody? You're the one who take them off. I don't need to add back anybody. If somebody revoked my WhatsApp, then it was your chance to check it to see if I done anything wrong. If I don't do anything, I said, all my shows are recorded. The ones you don't like that you think I talk anything about, you block them. I have to appeal them and send a lawyer. So you can't tell me that I did anything on my WhatsApp to say. So I know how the system works. So, you know, it's like you said, to me it's politics, but we play with people things and we play with words. But when I find the music is going, I find like, unless some of the young people wake up a little bit and mix it, you know, controversy is always there. And like you talk about Marley, I mean, like, Ziggy have a track called Human, and I love it, you know. A lot of this jack don't play it, but because Ziggy, they are already big once he let it go. But that track, it's so brilliant and well put together. You know, you say there is no Christians, no Muslim, no. We're all human. So there's no black. Everybody, we're just human. Which that's what it is. If we start respecting each other for that, then it's a brilliant road.
Yep.
Big up yourself, Vibes. That's how you doing, my brother. How you doing? Long time we haven't checked in. You need to check in on, you know, one of them days. Need to bring you back live on the program, like we're bringing in on Facebook Live. See? That's enough. Yeah, you know, G. But me and like, well, I'm going to organize a little thing, you know, with some of the cultural artists, them, because you know the streaming thing. I'm going to organize it because I feel like somebody have to take up the baton. I don't do it for the fame on them. I do it to preserve my culture, and I want to use them to say, if we want to stream culture music, me I go show them how much people log in on the thing, from Germany, from France, from Italy, from Hungary, and all these places, you know, so them can see why me I push the thing so much. And then them can get any one of the promoter them or producer and do hear me I say it, I want to do it, you know. Not for do, no, me won't feel no way for not do it, you know. Just do it, man. Just get some of the cultural artists them on it. Do the thing, you know.
Nice.
Man,
definitely.
One hand cannot clap.
You
see me?
Never happen.
Is that
yeah, man, give thanks to the strength where you get the music still, you know. Need a couple more like you.
Brother, we
Especially here in Babylon, in a Jamaica. You see me?
But you know,
yeah, man.
Me I gonna take you up on a challenge. Oh, we can strengthen some of them G that we are talking about. We make certain music, you know. I can take up the hype on that. I can get like push task on people. Cause you don't know way to make a difference if you are doing it. You know, me believe that from my heart and soul. You know. You see me? I believe that make a difference if you are doing it. Because you tell a man to do something, but most time a man I look upon them the end game. Why not it for me? Why me I go gain? You know what I mean? I say. And then them change the thing.
It's true.
Him leave out of the studio with the one idea and him go down the road and him talk to him friend and say, boy, so what me can get out of it and what go in my pocket. And I realize that a lot with us is all about, so by the time it reach down to the road.
That's all about the upfront cash.
By the time it reach down to the road, it now cost a £500 or more. By the time it reach to the liquor man that cost him £8,000 now. And the cost.
The terrible.
Yeah. Every man I say, boy, I can't eat a food, you know. Yeah, man, I link up phone, man.
That's all they're thinking about. They don't think long term. Everybody just want to eat a food now. They don't. You see the difference with Bob Marley. That's why I have to love him and keep mentioning him. He sow a seed that will last a generation of lifetime. You get me? Just look at the seed that I sow and the sacrifice we make to preserve and put reggae music where that's in right now. His kids, his grandkids, his great grandkids name them.
Yes, man.
Every decade is a Marley in your face. Yes. Take that. I would say every 5 years.
Yeah, man.
Because right now, the grandkids, they sharpen up their sword right now.
Yes, man. See, I said them are
so what
going on. I'm in love with him. I said, Damien, drop a track with him, son. You know, so right away, I mean, to the music, and I say, oh, Trench Town have a grandson, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah. Trust me. So, we need more of that. But most of the artists, them selfish.
True.
Them nah bring true. That's why I love the Killer too. Because Killer him the ram. Killer make starters.
Yeah,
Killer make star morning, noon and night.
Killer are the Godzilla right now. Me I tell people that you the preserve dance all the way, no matter what them say about him.
Yeah.
You know.
Killer are the father for the thing.
Yes, man. Go without saying. Anybody question?
You have some artists, boss. You have to wonder if they really understand themselves. You pay them to do a collaboration. They charge a serious money. Me have artists who pay $2,000 to do a collaboration on a track. Yeah? Now when we release the track, I can't get no artist support from them.
But
I can't even get them to do the video. When they reach to the video, they want money to do the video again.
See that. We have an instrumental and the man must say,
Judgment.
I'm going to say him doing 5,000 for go up on it and I'm going to want 4,000, I'm going to want 3,000 pounds. I'm a producer. Man, I say, boss, say, what that, man? Blow that, man. You don't need them, man. You can't do anything you want with your track. Them, they are yard and you there, son. I just laugh at me. I say, look at that.
More fire for them. So I work with who want to work. You get me? Who are run down money, make them go and follow the money train. I have artists that make a deposit 2 years now for the one song and I know him can't find the time for record my son. So I build my own stars. Well, that's what Reggae PowerHouse band is about.
See it there.
Yeah, finding new talent and build them. Yeah, it's costing me a lot of money because
I know the feeling.
It's not an easy road for I. But guess what?
We have a whole heap of young artists at Jamaica signed to I, you know, so I know the feeling, I know the cost. And that's why when I get no cost, I get them spot on. And people don't get, like I said to people, when I call and ask, I don't say, oh, I just call and let them know, and then them give me them price, and then, right, I'm going to ball down nobody price. And then I tell them me, oh, and what me do, and what me is about. That man say, oh, me give a discount for this, then, and oh. And at the same time, I'm going to ask if I can play the artist a fame or I can do that fame. I'm listening to
this. It's a rocky road, but I now come out for the trio still. That do spark me reggae music.
This is what I'm saying. We are going to change it.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to change the music.
Yeah, man.
Get it back to what the music is about. To preserve the culture. We're not stop nobody from doing what they do. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we start streaming at different countries. We are do things with them now, so then them have to go follow.
Yeah, man. We need the artists them for do some more as well, cause like Barrington Levy set up a radio station which real good. You get me? We find out so the guys the radio man them pay money and do pay things. The man them for to set up some stations. The artists them.
But here we are go on now. Them
and then
set up and them gonna start charge. Unless it a commander Unity.
It's Alpha Commander or Serious Umbrella Rasta. You can't have radio station and do a playlist. A pirate station that. You have to have playlists.
Again. Man, I have playlists with a fee. So, you know, them things that we are look for. We are look for whole heap of things in
certain songs from the songs not fit enough. It's not supposed to play in the air. You got supposed to go to a panel and say, you know what, the song now. If it not fit, go set it properly. You understand? Don't just play any song because a man say you're the artist. No, fire for that.
Reggae, what a thing!
Yeah.
Them straight from Jamaica. You know, them say reggae. The money I work with, whole heap of people like Tough Gang and the whole thing. So you know the old school reggae music. You know, we keep the thing real. Another tell it to our ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
And guess what?
Yes,
it's not even old school in my youth. It's authentic reggae music. We now let go of that. We keep building that and push that in the youth and face till them understand what time it is.
Yes, sir.
Cause it's not hard, you know. It's not hard when I remember when Junior Gang drop Welcome to Jamrock.
Yes.
I stand up in a mixing lab and hear man talk about, oh, that tune can't reach nowhere. I'm looking at them face and tell them far right. Them time dance all a lead. And I say far right, you come with a unique thing. We're gonna shake the place, man. Big producer bet me and tell me say me a idiot. I'm gonna say it's sure national song the song there.
A 4 time him have a record the song. Enough people don't know that. Him tell us when him done the album, him brother throw it in I bin. Send him back and him go again. I him say, and at number 3 for the album, the Clarks hit him the one release as a single and a Jamrock. You know. And when him done, him said the last time when him do the album, him was so cross. I Ziggy that when him done, and when him done there and come, Ziggy said put it on the desk, man, it. But Ziggy said him stand and listen to him and put it on a sit. Him put everything in it. And when him done, him say it. And him decide say Jamrock him a
yeah, man.
Until now, the only reggae album ever take best album in it. So
Welcome to Jamrock.
Yeah, man, never just win a reggae award in it, winner. Best album is a 4 Grammy take one time. So one album well put together.
Yeah, man.
Which is great.
Son of man can't tell me none. It's music, it's great music, great producers, great production, great ideas. It will go for to get the radio support.
Yeah, man, and you say I'm right now, them a push a budget thing I get pushed cause the team where my record Uncle Sam without a doubt, you know, them a push the music, them a push the thing so it can reach. You know what I mean? And certain stations in the UK are pushing sideways, so it's a reach.
Whatever happened for Bojo Coffee Chronics is they tearing down the walls, all the barriers. Yeah, Gargabel come back with a force on a normal. Yeah. So no worry, man. Reggae is gonna be the forefront at all times. It will never go. Cause we have some serious musical warriors, producers and artists. We're not giving up.
Seeing, which is great. You know? Yeah, man, we love the work and love what go on and thing. Brother, we don't know. We'll keep the thing going. We're going to link again. We don't know. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
Next DJ coming in at the same time. But, you know, not a PCP afternoon.
Yeah, man. Bless you.
My done. Respect our mothers. We have to drop it before.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
See you. One love.
See that mad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're leaving you.
Tracing M4 carbine table off them facing blood up the place in cause them violate. Aye, we are making us when the steps to the good talks from out. Them a scream and a ball bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to channel. It's another tell it. We're getting ready.
Them a batty man, yeah, that's
yes, we're getting ready to leave here. Big up the CEO, just like
Dina Ed,
yes, you know, it's another one. It was a very interesting afternoon.
Brother, we not afraid of people when we walk out. As them put them fucking lip, me said them body.
This is Drive, another one. This is called
left dirty nigga people chatting off them rock.
What check with them?
Pretty no, we stay having that on and not the place, you know. The pussy them a flip and them a trace, you know. MG3 tear off them face, you know. Blood up the place, you know. Cause man great, you know. Me stay having that on and not the place, you know. The pussy them a flip and them a trace, you know. M4 carbine tear off them face, you know. Blood up the place, you know.
Yo, I'm Mr. PCP in the lot. Yo, Morris, yo, hey, Rada, I'll drive reporting for duty. Voila, Puff China call. Where are some general?
Yo, see if I never kill everybody, cause you're a friend, everybody, they find your body.
Alright, listen up. To the G to the P, when I mean all that shit and gun business. Get so that me pick up and we get grind me, your body look up and put on the business and start S to the G to the P, when I mean all that shit and gun business. Get so that me pick up and we get grind me, your body look up and put on the business and start.
We're getting ready to run out of the studio. We want to thank you one and all for joining us.
I play to the PS.
Please do not change the channel.
Our eyes keep you up the love that it
keep it locked. You're not a DJ. Come on, sir.
Me want know how the blood flow. Cut the wind vibe in it pass more your dead slow. Tough things I kill